Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Bit of a different setup here. What do you think? I kind of have a new little setup here now that it's like autumn winter and it gets dark at like stupid o'clock, which means that now hopefully with this little setup I can film videos in the evenings, not just on weekends. Let's see if it works or not. Anyway, I thought that I would do a little monthly favourites video, do you know, get back into the swing of things, just see how we get on. And yeah, I like it. Wait to see, come Christmas I'm gonna have like loads of stuff put up here, and like in the boxes I'm gonna have stuff. Wait to see my Christmas decorations haul video. You're gonna die. Don't die, just enjoy it. So these are some of the things that I've loved over the past couple of months, so we just get stuck in, like, do you know? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, first up I have to talk to you about this perfume. This is, oh look at the ring light making it go wonkily. Ooh. This is from Satin. It's the Terre de Lumiere perfume. Obsessed with this stuff, and like I use it all the time, and like little goes a long way. This was brought out back in January, I think. Yeah, because I was going to bring it away with me. But to me it was never like a springtime scent. It was more of like a late summer autumn scent, because it's so warming and cozy and inviting, and like you just spray it on and you just want to like just hug yourself and have like a little moment with yourself. Not that kind of, oh I love you on this one. Too much. So I'm going to do a blog post on my 3 favourite autumn fragrances. There's this one, and then there's 2 other there that I have put aside that just make me feel cozy and just snuggly, and I do have a full review of this if you want to have a look at it on the blog, where I use actual words and don't just grunt at you. As well, they have a special edition coming out for Christmas, but I'll tell you about that in the Christmas videos, of which I will be doing lots. Love that, like, it's like, yeah, just read the review, it will be able to describe the scent much better than I can out of my face. I'm really bad at describing scents. Really, all I can say is like, it's warm, or it's fresh, or it's clean, or it's this, or it's that. This makes me feel cozy. Thank you. Next up is one of the most gorgeous foundations that I've tried in yonks. It's this one from No7. It's the Lift Illuminate Serum in Foundation. So I'm in the shade Warm Ivory. They sent this to me and I was like, nah, they got my shade bang on. And again, I have a review of this on the blog with before and after photos, but this has their serum in with the foundation. So a little bit of skincare, a little bit of makeup, kind of like on the BB cream end of things. Whenever I use my foundation like this, I'll just use this brush from Nima. It is the, I can't remember, I think it's like the round top kabuki brush. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and I just dot it all over my skin. This blends into my skin beautifully. It just looks like skin. That's what I like. I just want to fake it till you make it, especially when it comes to the face department, do you know? And as I'm very expressive, not old, just expressive. I have like those lines there, and I have these lines here. They're from laughing. I'd rather have them than be a miserable wagon. Anyway, this doesn't settle in those lines at all, I know. And it has like, it just gives like a really radiant finish to the skin as well. I think it has like light diffusing particles or light reflecting particles in it. But yeah, you can read the full review of this with the before and after photos. I love before and after photos because you can really see, and I don't use filters in my photos either, FYI. Yeah, just to see what it does. I think this would be more tailored. Like I have oily skin and I 100% have to powder because it's quite like a wet foundation. If you have drier skin, you're probably not going to need to powder. Maybe just like through the centre of the visage. But for oily brighties like me, powder or else it will just go home. But it's beautiful, beautiful on the skin, beautiful. Speaking of skin, this is the bronzer that I have been reaching for all the time. Oh, you can't see it because the light. It's from Nut Cosmetics and it looks like this. I'm not sure how many shades it comes in. One thing, okay, so you can see that like it is basically the size of, okay, my forehead. I just wish that the mirror was bigger. I wish that the mirror came all the way out, because otherwise like I have to kind of bring it back all the way back here to try and see what I'm doing. I need like a big mirror. I have a big face, I need a big mirror. Okay, thanks. I love using this in on the crease if I'm using, like, I see this eyeshadow, I'll talk about that in a second. But if I'm just using like a shimmery eyeshadow like that, I'll apply my bronzer into the crease with the fluffy brush because it just adds definition and warmth. And then I just dust this everywhere, wherever the sun would hit me, which is pretty much everywhere because I have a big massive head. I just like to cover my head with my fromage. This bronzer has the tiniest touch of shimmer in it, but it doesn't look like glitter on your skin. It just looks like radiant. I don't contour with this because it's definitely a warmer bronzer, as you can see. For contouring, which I have not done today. Did I do it? I can't remember. I like to use a more ashier toned, or like a cooler toned bronzer, but this is lovely for just going, and it blends into the skin easy. Like, you don't even have to do anything, it just goes. I like using like a dual fibre brush like this. This is from Powder and Pouch, the P210. When using a bronzer, like the bigger, kind of the fluffier the brush, the more you can just kind of dust it on, and it's not going to kind of stick in patches. Now, if I was using that foundation with this, I'd have to use the foundation and then powder everywhere, like everywhere, before I put this on, because otherwise it would stick to the foundation, because it's very wet foundation and this is powder. But that is gorgeous, love that. Continuing on with the visage thing, this is the blush that I've been reaching for so much over the past couple of months. Kind of sometimes in the morning, if I have time, I'll go through the makeup that I'm putting on, and more often than not I'm using this, and it's from Sleek. It's the Lace palette. It's the Blush by 3 Lace palette by Sleek. Can't really see. Okay, there, that's it. The other way it was too washed out. This shade, it looks terrifying, but it's gorgeous. I know this looks like kind of like quite a psychedelic blush, and it is. This one's terrifying, not gonna lie. One little dab will do your whole cheek, and even then, yeah, maybe we'll keep this one for summertime. This one is beautiful on. If you want a blush that is like a proper pop of colour, this one's fab. And then there's like a really nice kind of rose gold highlight in the centre as well. They're lovely. And then, okay, if they're a bit too mad for you, I've also been loving this palette. This is the Blush by 3, and this is, wait, ooh, this is the shade Sugar. Okay, wait, there, that's better. Gorgeous. Again, it looks terrifying. A little bit goes a long way. When I'm telling you, just go, and then that's all you need. So I'll usually use an angled brush like this, and when I'm like, okay, are you watching? There. Okay, maybe like a bit more. Like I could put, will I put it on now? This is like a really kind of neutral, dusky pinky blush. It doesn't come out that colour on your face. It will if you go, it will. But I love shades like this in the autumn and in the winter. You know, if you've been out for like a walk in the park and you come back like flushed in the cheeks, that's what this gives. I've only used this shade a couple of times, but it's like a really warm terracotta and really flattering shade to wear. See that this highlighter in the centre, look, is terrifying. Oh, but it's gorgeous. See? Now what I would do with that is maybe apply a bit of this, and then if you didn't want to have like a matte finish on your cheeks, apply this smidgiest amount of that on top. Okay, will we do it? Okay. Will we do it? Okay. Will I go back in again? Okay. Tap off the excess. That's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. I look like I've applied a lot of blush. So what I would do is like just get a get a brush like this and then blend over the edges. That will soften everything. Soften everything. Do they not just make you happy? They do. A little bit more from Sleek. They brought out a load of these little beauts. Ooh, these are the Eye Art. What are they called? The Eye Art Precision Liquid Eye Colour. Okay, this is just 2 shades. I have the one that I love the most is in my bag. So I'm not sure how many shades. There's like 12 or 14 shades. I am going to do a full blog post or video on these because I've been testing out like the different shades. And okay, so the brush looks like a little liner brush, like so. Look at that. There you can kind of see it a bit more. Some of them are more pigmented than the others, and that one, that shade there is called Surrealism. So you can apply this as a wash of colour over the lid, and then what I like to do is like get a brush and then soften the edges out like a bit like that. Such a beautiful shade. I have one of them on today. I have, which one? Of this one. This is called Fauvism, and hold on now, I'll show you. This is a really nice taupey kind of mix of this one here. You see, mixer of like silver and brown just makes the most gorgeous taupe shade. And so what I did for that was I just applied it all over the lid and then a little bit into the crease, used a brush to blend it into the crease, and then I patted on over the eyelid. And then I kind of went, do I need more? Yes, I do need more. So I applied another layer just on the eyelid and just under the lower lashes as well. And yeah, they're just so easy to wear. They stay put for ages. Now I do have to prime my eyes with everything. So once I prime my eyes, they stay for ages. It's lovely though. Okay, I have to make a statement. I think I have a new favourite matte liquid lip, and of course it would be expensive. Bloody hell. This is one of the new Tatouage Couture of somethings. Tatouage Couture Matte Satin from YSL. This is shade 7. I have it on now. It's perfect. It's perfect. Just everything about the colour and the formula is beautiful. Now wait till you see the wand. So it's like has this little, hold on, can you see? So see that it has like a little angled thing. It's like one of those angled eyeliner brushes. And then it's thin that way. And it has like a little well on one side, so it picks up enough product to give you like one coat. You can use the angled edge to really get onto the lip line. Okay, I'll just apply another layer. I have 2 layers on. And then oh, it's just gorgeous. So yeah, you can use the edge if you wanted to kind of shape out your lips. This shade is my perfect nude in that it's got just enough balance of pink and nude shade without being concealer lips, but without being too pinky. And what happens is, so you can see that it's wet now, and then it dries down, but it takes a little while to dry down. But even when it does dry down properly, there's still a bit of slip. So if you do this, there's still movement. But then when that goes away, it stains your lips ever so slightly. Now the lighter shades stain your lips much less than the darker shades. I filmed one of those little demo videos that I'm going to put up on Instagram hopefully this week, where I applied 4 shades. This one was grand. I have to put it on, take it off. The pink shade, I had it on maybe for a minute and it just stained my lips completely pink. But they stay put for ages. They do not dry at all. They don't make my lips, you know, there's some of them make your lips like that. This does not do it at all. If you have dry lips like me, I'm always like, I'm about 42% lip balm. I think I have like 2 or 3 on my desk right now. You're going to love this. It just doesn't leave your lips really dry, really dehydrated. And yeah, I love that. It makes it really easy to apply as well, that little applicator. Love that. Finally, this is the mascara that I've been loving recently. It's the Isadora Stretch Lash Mascara. That is real hard to say. Isadora Stretch Lash Mascara. Oh, it's not that hard. Okay. So, okay, are you ready? C'est la wand. Okay. And then see the way the little handle here, this part's black, this part's red. Watch what happens when I turn this. Wait, there. Ready? It gets smaller and thicker, and then when you twist it back, it gets longer. Anyway, so don't be rude. I am not rude. So anyway, when you have it like this part where the brush is long, that gives length and separation and curl and lift. But when you do that one, when you have it like short and thick, that applies a load of product onto the lashes. So you're talking about volume and thickness. Now a little bit of clumping. So what I like to do is I like to have the brush like this, have it small like this, apply, 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 and then I'll expand the brush back out and use that to comb through the lashes, and it gives you really thick voluminous lashes. I'm going to do a post on this showing before and after photos, but I just think that's such a good, listen, I love a gimmick. Love a gimmick. And if it's something that I can be rude with, twisting it, so it's like longer and shorter, short and fat, long and thin. It's all about what you do with it. I'm so rude, I'm sorry. Yeah, this stays put for ages, doesn't smudge, doesn't flake on me, and I find that when I have the brush short and thick, I make a mess under my lower lashes every single time, and I don't need like voluminous lower lashes, so I just keep it on the long brush, and I can really get in. Yeah, if you want a gimmick, definitely give that a go from Isadora. It's gas, gas. And those are just some of the things that I've been loving over the past couple of months, and I am like knee deep, like neck deep in new products. So next month I'm going to have a load of new things to talk to you about. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you like this setup, and if you're gonna like do stuff with this for Christmas, aka start in November, in 2 days. Christmasified. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.